In this video, we'll go over each of the following tips as they pertain to Google Classroom, Google Calendar, and Google Drive. Alright, first let's return student work so they have ownership of their files again and you don't see requests for access in the future. All you have to do is go to the gradebook, choose an assignment, click on the three dots, and then return all. And that will return the files to those students. You may wish to unenroll students from your Google Classroom. To do that, go to the People page of a Google Classroom. In the Students section, click on the top box to select all students. Click on Actions and choose Remove. And this will remove their access to the Google Classroom and the files from that classroom that have been shared with them. After you've returned student work and unenrolled students, you may wish to archive your class. And that would clean up the classroom homepage for you, your co-teachers, and the students. All you need to do is go to the three dots of a classroom and choose Archive. Archive classes can still be copied, you can still reuse posts from them, and you can still access them via the three lines on the top of the classroom homepage. It will be at the bottom of the list. And as you can see, here's my classroom. This next tip may be of a little less concern to us, but I want to show it to you anyway. If you go to calendar.google.com or the calendar homepage, you may have noticed that you have this My Calendar section, which has a calendar for every single one of your Google Classrooms. If you don't want to see them in the list anymore, you can hover on them, click on the three dots, and choose Hide from List. You could also choose to unsubscribe from a calendar, or when you're hovering on the three dots, go to Settings and Sharing, and from there at the very bottom you can delete this calendar. The final tip for this video takes us to Google Drive. If you search for Classroom, you will find that you have a Classroom folder. Do not, under any circumstances, delete this folder. It is extremely important. But if you go in the folder, you will notice that you have a folder for every single one of the Google Classrooms that you are enrolled in as either a teacher, co-teacher, or student. What you could do is create a new folder called Old Classes, or some other naming convention that makes sense to you, and create it. And then you could hold down Control and select multiple folders and drag them into that Old Classes folder. And that in essence will start cleaning up your classroom folder inside of your drive. Another thing you may wish to do is create a new folder for the 21-22 school year, and that is the folder you will begin saving to next year when you return. Have a great summer.